one of one. Ooh. Repulses at 400%, sir. Take one of one. Of two or three. Who knows? I'm no video essay maker. I'm a comedian. Before anything, I'd like to imagine I'm a good person. After that, I'm a nerd. And after that, I'm Jewish. But that's besides the point. It doesn't matter. I saw this video first on Nando's channel, and then I saw Captain Midnight's, and then I saw High Tops films. And I wanted to do it. I love this is what makes nerds great, is the fact that there's a lot of us. We all have opinions, and you know, we can remember what's best about the world, and we can hope. I think that's the best thing about us. But the first thing that I thought of doing, and that I'll admire the crap out of, is the first scene of Infinity War. I'm not going to talk about that scene, because I think we should remember the things. I think movies are like, I don't want to say like drugs, but like, you go there for a 2-hour high. Like, you're going to see the craziest things. You're going to see the coolest things. You're going to stand up and cheer. Like, that's what Captain Midnight said. And I think the number one moment where I was like, yes, is Thor Ragnarok. Right when Hela says, remind me what you're the god of again, and Thor flashes back to his dead father, who's like, Asgard's not a place, which I think defies conventional thinking, which, again, that, like, the whole movie is a testament to what nerds should stand for. They should stand for crazy amalgamations of new ideas, old ideas, the good, the bad, the funny, the serious, the golden mean of the extremes. And to define those extremes. Thor, after this pep talk from his dad, which also defies basic conventions of, like, you know, like how we think of states, where the United States is definitely the land that it occupies. Just ask the Indians that we stole it from. That burn is too old and too relevant. Thor comes down with the roaring music of Led Zeppelin, the Immigrant Song, and the whole movie, you really don't realize this until you watch it for, like, your second or third time, where it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy disguised as a comedy, where there are lots of jokes, it's very uplifting, and it's lighthearted, and there's lots of comedy, but literally everything goes wrong for Thor. Hi, Sarah, you want to be part of my video? This is my cat. My sister named her, so she's Sarah Hello Kitty. Bye-bye, kitty. And you just feel, after the 2 hours that you've been sitting there, yes! He has something. I mean, and that's what's important, is that you feel it. Not that if he actually has something, because literally the next 2 days of his life are the worst ever, where the beginning of Infinity War, he loses Heimdall, he loses Loki, as far as we know, before Endgame, or, I don't know, Loki. But he had that power within. It wasn't any external symbol, and it was an action that he took. Not some symbol that he had to wield, or some, like, you know, people will compare DC to Marvel, which I think is whatever. Hey, I said if you want to be in the video, you gotta be nice. Actually, I didn't say that, but I'm gonna make that a presumption. Hello. Take pie of E. This is my cat, Max. It's short for Maximize Autobot Harrison. I watched Transformers as a kid. Now don't bug your sister, okay? Okay. Now people may compare DC and Marvel with their movies, their TV, their comics, their animated movie, whatever. I think the three biggest heroes of all time are Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. You can argue whatever you want, but those are the three that have sold the most comics, except for Captain America. But I have a whole thing about Captain America. Don't even get me started. Like, that's a separate video. I'll make it sometime. Probably, meh. Thor has been better represented than Superman, I would say, except for the 1970 film, which I feel like is basically forgotten at this point. I'd love to rewatch it and make a video about that. That'll probably be something. But in the Justice League movie, he goes, "It's a symbol of hope. It's winding like a river." Who gives a crap what the symbol is when you couldn't even save the people from the... I can rant about how those movies are bad, but the thing is that Thor acts upon hope and gives hope to the viewer. That no matter what shit life throws at you, you can still keep going. And I don't know. Hey, just shut up, please. Oh my God, it's the okay. Hello? You freaking. I got you. Hello. It is I, a big ol' nerd. This is my third cat. His name is Bagheera, like from the Jungle Book. My sister got to name him. But we call him Baggy, so it's fun. He's a goofball. I shall keep him, because that way I keep the video short. My point. You know, emotions can be simplified down to sad, mad, glad, frad. The scene where I was the most sad, or I get the most emotional at the very least, is the Captain America scene where he fights Loki in the first Avengers film, because he's fighting the same damn fight 80 years later. And it's a testament to how good Captain America is and how perfect of a person he is, but shows that you may be great, but the world will always find another lava ball to throw at you. My maddest scene is when Phil Coulson dies, because they didn't need him to die to know that to do the right thing. The most afraid, and that I even rewatched the scene, is the beginning scene of Infinity War where Thanos really speaks and says he is destiny. God, that was horrifying. But I think the most valuable thing that we can have as nerds is to celebrate the defying moments that change us and give us hope. And Thor Ragnarok's also my favorite Marvel movie, because I was in my new job where I didn't know people the best, and I was talking to this guy who wasn't a nerd, but he had seen Thor Ragnarok and he liked it a lot because he liked rock and roll, and then he really liked the Led Zeppelin with the... I didn't feel alone. The most emotional scene is where the capitalist punches the fascist. No, it's the same conflict we've seen. It's just done in an interesting way, and Joss Whedon is great. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share the video. Please make a video yourself and pick a scene from the Avengers film, because I think that's the best superhero film of all time. I think it goes that first Avengers film because, well, everybody's seen the first Avengers film. The guy I was talking about even saw that too, but he didn't see all the crap in between. Because who needs to? I mean, I need to. I love it. It's great. Gosh, why did I say that? Ugh. Fail. I'll get crap for that. It goes, the first Avengers film, Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire, The Dark Knight, The Incredibles, and Megamind. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are some cats that need some petting and some homework. That's due. They dropped these videos on a Monday night, and they wanted a response? The heck, man? You know, I'm glad I'm not an editor, because I'd be up all night long just giving you good clips of fakakta whatever. Stuff that you've already seen, but you love. It's just... Zoom, swip.